This is the 2024 Particles and Thermochem paper, 91390. The first question asks you for Lewis structures. Phosphorus has 5 electrons because it's in group 15. Fluorine has 7 electrons because it's in group 17, and there are 5 fluorines for a total of 40. Put the 5 fluorines around the outside, a bond to each of them from the fluorine. Put 6 more electrons around each fluorine to give it a total of 8, and 5/8 of 40. Similarly with selenium tetrachloride. Selenium has 6 electrons because it's in group 16. Chlorine has 7 electrons because it's in group 17. 2 more electrons for the negative charge. Put the chlorines around the outside, give a bond for each of them, give each chlorine 6 electrons more to give it a total of 8. So that's 8, 16, 24, 32. So there are 4 electrons left. So that's 2 lone pairs on the selenium. And because it's an ion, you put square brackets around it and put the charge here, -2. The shape. This is a trigonal bipyramid because it has 5 bond pairs and no lone pairs. This would have a parent shape of octahedral, but 4 bond pairs and 2 lone pairs gives us a shape of square planar. This is a question that needs to be solved using algebra because there are at least 2 equations that aren't heats of formation. So if I label the 4 equations we're given as 1, 2, 3, and 4, this equation here has some hydrazine, some N2H4, but I need 3 lots of it. So 3 times equation 1 is here. This has some chlorine trifluoride, but I need to times it by 2 to go from 2 to 4. So that's here. This equation I need to swap over because this has 6 waters and I want to cancel out the waters. So I will swap that over by multiplying it by -1 to give me positive 1270. And to have the gaseous waters and the liquid waters cancel out, I times this equation by 6, and then I add everything together, give it a unit, round it to 3 significant figures, -2750 kilojoules per mole. Justify in terms of entropy changes of the system surrounding why the reaction between chlorine, trifluoride, and hydrazine is spontaneous. The reaction is explosive, and so it's exothermic. They tell me here it's explosive. This means the surroundings absorb heat energy and vibrate more, and so the entropy of the surrounding increases. 4 moles, that should say 4 moles of gas and 3 moles of liquid. So that should say 3 and that should say 4, becomes 17 moles of gas. So the entropy of the system increases. So the total entropy, the system plus the surroundings, increases.